Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Semi-Perfect Podcast. It is November 19th, 2020. Sarah and I just celebrated our 2-year anniversary.
50th.
Stu-year
50th.
anniversary.
Our Stu-year.
Our
Stu-ball year. Which is the golden anniversary.
Sure.
Sure.
Is that what it is? Dude, that's always been weird to me where folks are like, this anniversary is the blank anniversary. I'm like, what kind of marketing bullshit is this? Like, oh, it's the porcelain anniversary. It's the fine china. It's the gold anniversary. Like, shut up. Just leave me alone, you marketers.
Like, what if you hit like 1,000 year? Like, they probably don't have one for it yet. They're like, the double
centennial.
gold. Gold squared. But yeah, so welcome in everybody. Joining us tonight, we've got PaleoSteno.
Hey.
And Saberspark.
We're the only ones who care.
We're the only ones that care. Now, it is a Thursday.
Gabe and Panama Matt and fuck them. Fuck them all. Well, let's guess what everybody else is up to right now. So here's playing video games. Laura's probably hiding under her bed.
Yeah.
Panama Matt's probably fighting evil in alleyways.
No,
With his
he
lawyer
said he
powers.
has a headache today, so he's not feeling
No,
happy.
that's an excuse. That's I think Saber's right. Saber's right.
Lame. You just swept his legs. Done. And then Gabe's probably having a bowl of porridge prepared by his mother, dearest.
Can I just say something like really random right now? I just glanced down and randomly saw, like, I have like a Facebook page open. Oh, Jaxblade says, "Here's my caring," and he sends us a super chat. Thank you, Jaxblade. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being here. Hell, Sarah, should we just have Jaxblade join us? Yeah. Jax, you want to get in here?
Just hop in.
Come on in. I was just gonna say, oh, in that amount of time he's gone away, but I looked down and I saw Galaxy Art was online. Anyone remember Galaxy Art?
No.
Oh, Carl?
Yeah, Carl. No, he wasn't in the chat. I saw him on Facebook.
I'd have to see his avatar or his face.
He's skinny and white.
Okay, that does not.
So paleo.
Oh, and blonde.
Okay, he's Jack's
so Gabe
at the moment, but he'll join us soon.
All right. I love that he's not eating; he's feeding.
Yeah.
I'm feeding. It's ominous, and I love it.
Lammy, you're crazy, bro. Have a seat.
We got.
Lammy's here with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lammy's hanging in there, keeping Saber busy.
Yeah.
I love when you pet dogs and they have that thump on their chest, where it's like, y'all hear that?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
It's very sturdy, but hollow, like thump, thump, thump.
Oh, that's you doing it. I was like, wow, he has a really loud heartbeat. My gosh. I do hear it.
I put in an Iron Man heart inside of him after his stroke.
Glad that he's doing good. It looks like Jaxblade is in here with us now.
Jaxblade.
Hey, how's it going, people?
Hey, Jax. So, what we like to do, if you're new to the Semi-Perfect Podcast, first off, welcome in to your first time. We always enjoy kicking these off with food posts, people letting us know what they're eating or what they maybe just ate. Someone just ripped a fart.
Sorry, that was my chair.
Oh, yes.
Sure it was.
Yeah. I can do it again.
I know how much you love.
Yeah, stop farting.
This is an intervention. You need to cut down on the Taco Bell, okay? This is really getting bad.
It sounds like
Oh shit, Sarah.
Huh?
Sarah, it was a demon.
Oh.
Of course it was.
Oh my god, we finally get a demon, and it was me just shit posting around. Actually, this is a really good way of just making money in the game. Is just doing a professional mode, running in there, guessing, and then leaving. I spent $105. I'm done playing. I'm sorry.
Oh man. So,
all right,
Sarah,
food posts, right?
Food?
Yeah. Let me
Have we told people where to go if they still want to submit?
I pulled it up on the screen, but how about you tell them?
All right. It is do hashtag SPP Foods. I was like looking
yeah,
like,
you
what
go
are
to
you doing?
Twitter, you use the hashtag SPP Foods while you make your post. You can also add us at SemiPerfectPod.
Yes, indeed.
And I'm gonna pull up those.
I always wonder
what
if
we've
like
gotten so
people
far.
following all of our wonderful viewers of the podcast, if like they're always like, oh, middle of the week, there's people posting all their food all of a sudden.
Oh wow, there's a Philip DeFranco merch in the wild right there.
Yeah.
And what looks like shortbread? What is that? Oh, garlic bread chips. Interesting.
Garlic bread
Yeah, we got
chips.
Anime Guy 01. Don't have much right now because I ate earlier, but got some garlic bread chips that are delicious, plus my new Philly D face mask. Nice.
Well, how about them?
Don't be stupid. Stupid.
I gotta say that garlic is like, man, top tier. That is a cheat code for food. You just throw some
it
garlic
is.
on potatoes, on chicken, on steak, on
Mm-hmm.
pasta.
Everything.
on-
Yeah.
Who's responsible for that one? Was it the Italians?
Garlic.
It probably goes beyond Italians, but led into them.
Yeah.
My food is coated with garlic right now, so yeah, that is agreed.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
if Bubblegum ever kissed Marceline, that'd be a problem. If Bubblegum ate like a bowl of garlic, I'm sorry, that should have prefaced that.
Okay.
Two girls kissing? Not in our Christian
I was
podcast.
saying, I just sounded really fucking homophobic there. I was trying to make a garlic joke. My bad.
For every time that you and I have
For the
kissed
record,
at
for the
conventions,
record, I love those too. Oh yeah, I kiss my friends all the time. They're hot.
oh yeah. I still love when you reference when Dusty Cat just straight up like pulled you in, like he's like he
He's
kissed you on the face,
cheek like twice or 3 times.
and then he smacks you really hard.
And he smacks me. I get love and hate. He's good cop, bad cop. I love it.
Kinky.
Here, real fast. The native land of garlic is Middle Asia. There are a range of beliefs as to exact origin of garlic. Origins for West China around Tian Shan Mountains to Kazakhstan to Kyrgyzstan. Last sentence. The Egyptians were familiar with many medicinal, aromatic, spicy, and poisonous plants. It has nothing to do with the garlic thing. But,
That's great.
yeah. Cool. It sounds like it's been
so-
hanging around since the Bronze Age.
So Asia, it was Asia that done it. Good work, Asia. Someone.
Interesting.
Good job. Point to Asia. We got Nathaniel.
Oh wow, Mesopotamia. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I love that's a fun one to say.
It's at the start of civilization.
Nathaniel says, having a nice Monte Cristo sandwich I got from a restaurant which has turkey, ham, American, and jack cheese dusted with powdered sugar and a side of fries and raspberry preserves.
Nice.
Definitely one of the best meals I've had all year.
Nice.
Good.
That's interesting. Raspberry preserves for a dipping sauce.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's with the Monte Cristo. It's like one of those combo like dessert dinner type of things.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've never heard of dessert dinner before. That would conflict me.
Have you never had a Monte Cristo sandwich?
Well, it sounds like I'm missing out.
They one of the few places I've had them is actually at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So next
So
time
it's-
you're over here,
It's a savory sandwich, fried, and then topped with powdered sugar,
yeah,
and then you got a sweet dipping sauce.
yeah.
Dude, if that's not
So
like
it's
the
like a
definition. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a testament to like, man, the culinary arts right there and eating.
We've done it, guys. Humanity's done it.
We did
Forget
it.
forget the vaccine. We have Monte Cristo sandwiches. We are good.
I got Taylor Bow. Good evening, Semi-Perfect Pod. Hope you're all doing well. Having some made from scratch chicken tortilla soup this evening. Thank you again for the birthday wishes on Monday. Happy birthday again.
Yeah. And chicken tortilla soup. That is a nice helping of cheese
Yeah,
there.
that is a
That's
generous.
Yeah, that's the word. I love soup. Man, soup is so good. Paleo, you don't care for soup, do you?
No, not really.
What?
He doesn't like
Just go
food in
on.
his food. Just like
what about stews? Do you like stews better than soup?
No,
Or are
no.
they the same? Okay.
I don't know. What, have you never had a stew before?
No, I just don't like soggy food.
Soggy food.
Yeah.
you mean wet food?
Well, he doesn't.
Do you eat cereal, Paleo,
Yeah,
with milk?
there you go. He
No.
doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, I eat cereal dry. So,
Yeah, Paleo, high
You're a
five.
heathen.
Boom. Yeah, we do the same thing.
You truly are an atheist. Wow, I didn't know that. But now I know more. So, okay, so do you like really, really dry food then?
Like what?
Like, actually, let me rephrase. Like chicken that's been like microwaved for 50 minutes.
Why would you like?
I mean,
Yummy.
what?
No, here.
Man, I don't like burnt food.
Paleo, yeah, Paleo drinks water and goes, it was too soggy. Paleo drinks milkshakes. That obviously is not like a problem. But so if I gave you a bowl of spaghetti and it's just got a ton of sauce on it, would that be a problem?
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like I don't have sauce on my spaghetti. I have like,
I
olive oil
don't
and
like
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't like sauce in
Well,
your
hold
spaghetti?
on, but you like sauce on your pizza though.
Yeah, that's
I
different.
don't get.
Wait,
no,
Wait.
What do you eat with spaghetti? What?
I put like olive oil and then cheese and stuff on it.
That's okay. It's
Yeah.
different. That's okay.
I thought you just like fucking boiled it in salt water. Like, oh, it's my meal right here.
So real fast, when I was in high school, I had a classmate named Tyler, and the guy had such a bad, like he had bad eating habits, and he wouldn't touch vegetables at all except for like fried okra. That's it. And we'd always joke on him because when we go to his house, nice guy, but we went to his house and it's weird because he was an athlete too. And I'm like, where are you getting your vitamins? I guess through vitamins. But his go-to dish were buttered noodles, just straight up pasta and butter and some seasoning tossed in, just mixed up, and that's it. That's what he would eat. And I'm like, dude, what about a big Cobb salad? What about a big sloppy Joe? What about a bowl of ice cream? And it's like, nope. And it's like, geez, dude, really? Like, what's the point of living if you're not going to eat? So
I
don't know.
I have to,
I suppose.
I have to mention this. This was said in the chat by Nora. She said, "Soggy food. How white is paleo?"
I'm just picky.
And Anime Guy 1 sent us a super chat saying, "Blue Bayou was the first time I had a Monte Cristo. Sad it's so dang expensive."
You can also get it at the French Market.
Yep.
For less money.
Yeah.
It might not be as good as in Blue
It's only
Bayou,
$30 compared to
it's-
$50.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah, you can go to the French Market. Like literally, okay, what we found out when we went to the Blue Bayou for our first anniversary is literally almost everything on the menu you can have at French Market for cheaper. It's just that they upscale it just a little bit for Blue Bayou, and plus it's the atmosphere.
Yeah, you're paying for.
Yeah, like literally the menu is the same, except for they maybe have. The only thing different is they have a surf and turf.
They have the B cooks cook for French Market and the A cooks cook for
Blue Bayou. Yeah.
They are probably all A chefs, but they're like, we purposely won't cook this as good, just by a little bit, for French Market.
Yeah.
Food, water, atmosphere.
Because that's where I had it was a French Market.
Yeah.
Real fast before we continue.
Yeah.
Hello, lasagna. What about lasagna?
Yeah, I like lasagna.
Okay, weird.
Okay.
Lasagna's tasty.
I did not know about. So when we went to the,
Yeah.
sorry, no, this is important. When we went to the pasta place that was across the street from Cider Fest, what were you getting, Paleo? I don't remember.
I have no idea what I got. Is it on the vlog?
Probably.
Probably.
Just gonna have to log that into your Excel sheet.
Yeah. Paleo got pasta with no sauce. All right, we got Princess Deadpool.
I probably didn't get pasta. I probably got something else.
You're like, I'll just have bread. That'll do it. Princess Deadpool says, just finishing off the last of this fish and chips, while also finishing one of my favorite 90s movies, The Mighty Ducks.
Oh yeah.
And
That looks like
shot of the fish.
Yeah. So when I was at Disney World, at Epcot like a few years ago.
Yeah.
I went to the little British section
Uh-huh.
and I got some fish and chips. And I gotta be real, like I know Disney's expensive, of course, but for what it's worth, they make some good stuff. And I remember taking a bite of the fish and chips, the fish itself, and I was like, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tasty.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but like vinegar works really well with it. It has a tanginess that works well.
Yeah, it
I don't know.
does.
Yeah, that's just how British fish is, like especially when you like cook it, like fish, battered fish with vinegar. Just is. I grew up in England eating that shit like every week.
I go chip, cherry, oh,
Mary Poppins!
There
There was-
was fish. It's Tuesday, isn't it? You're right.
There was a shit post I saw yesterday where it's like, do British people stop talking British when no one's around?
Yeah.
Did you see the comment under it? That was like, "What do you gain from that?" Like, it's just
We got a super chat from Anime Guy 01 says, I think I'm like Paleo. I don't like marinara sauce as the main part of the dish, but when it's a minor part, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That looks good.
I am like the opposite in a way.
He loves to put sauces on his food.
So do I.
Oh,
Dude, I'm right there with you.
yeah.
He gets a
There's
wet
something about,
burrito
like-
and makes it wetter.
Dude,
That's the thing. Like, I don't really use many condiments. There's not a lot of
Same.
condiments that I like.
I
yeah,
love
paleo.
condiments.
High
I
five.
love 'em.
Boom. Yeah.
Dude, mustards are the best. I love like nice melted cheese and like blue cheese and ranch. Ranch
Yeah, I like those.
if blue cheese is available.
I don't like mustard though.
See, so to me, ketchup is embarrassing. Where I'm like,
I hate
okay,
ketchup.
Yeah,
Here's
I
here's
despise
the
ketchup.
goddamn thing. If you do what you want, people, anybody out there, doesn't mean I can't have an opinion about it. And when I look at ketchup, I'm like, it's a sugar tomato. Like there's so much, there's much better options in my opinion for taste and flavor. But I'm right there with you, Ray. So today I got like chicken skewers or kebabs and some like chili on the side. And I took my chicken and I put it in a bowl with some blue cheese and put my chili in there and mixed it together, making like some really whack-ass chili kebab chicken blue cheese combo. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's dripping. I'm going to eat it. I'm hungry. So I went right now.
Hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
You make me like
Rugrats.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
By the way, Hirosashii joining us.
Hero.
Hello.
It's me.
What is our next? By the way, while Sarah pulls up our next deal, want to again thank everybody so far for the super chats, and want to let everybody know what you guys are helping us do is you're helping me offset a screw up I did 2 weeks ago, where I accidentally, while playing one of the video games on Ready Player Dumb, went on a video game purchase spree and purchased, what was it, $130 worth of video games
Yeah.
on accident.
Hey, you bought some good video games though. Good job.
I bought more than one, that's for sure.
So I
So
looked at your list. I was like, not bad. Like,
yeah, so I just wanted to say again, thank you for the super chats, and that's where part of our budget is going on this one, is to help offset my mistake of leaving the PlayStation on and purchasing games while I was playing a different game and going, oops, I'm stupid. So
See,
Yeah.
it's really sad because Race was like, he put his hands in his pockets, he pulled them out, and a little moth flew out, and they were empty. And Sarah's like, "Where are we going for anniversary dinner?"
You know, it
looked
came
all-
out of my account. It came out of my card.
I turned to Sarah and I went, where are we going for our anniversary dinner?
We're staying in and having
So-
pot
so-
roast.
So Sarah reached into her purse, a little moth flew out, a single tear came down her cheek, and she's like, "We'll have to have soggy dinner that Paleo wants." Soggy leftovers.
No, see, pot roast can be as soggy or as unsoggy as you want it, because you can opt
That's a good
to
point.
just grab the meat and not the juice.
I like the juice.
Yeah.
I like the juice.
All right,
too.
Jack's Blade sends us a
Oh.
super chat saying, bunchon wings, because I've been doing a 2-day bonchon wings, because I've been doing a two a day training all week.
What are bonchon wings?
They're these Asian fried chicken wings that from a restaurant down the street. I'm all right. They're really good. These are like soy garlic ones I got today, and cause I've been like doing 2-a-day workout because I have to film my freaking follow along training program DVD, and later in the afternoon I have to film my Goku to play tunes, but too. So I'm extra hungry and I burn a lot of calories. So these are good.
Jax,
I'm eating the
Jax.
bones right now. They're good.
Jax, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah, what's up?
I'm 99% certain that you and I have kept Uber Eats in business this year.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. Uber Eats and DoorDash. Sometimes I make them race just for the hell of it. Like, see who's gonna get here. So good.
That's true.
Oh, the bones are good too.
Yeah, there was a I forget what night it was, but there was a night in the last month where Jax was just like, "Race, are you hungry? I'm just gonna buy you pizza."
Like,
When did I say it? Yeah, was I drunk when I said it? Or was it Yeah, I was.
I don't
I was
know.
gonna say,
I
like-
remember this night now. 'Cause for some reason, I always tell my friends, like, I'm going to buy you a pizza. And it never happened.
You know what it was? It was on election night.
Oh, yeah.
Time
'Cause
to-
you were like, oh, yeah.
Time to go brave.
because you are the person that you are. When Jack said, "I'm gonna buy you a pizza," I was gonna be like, from your perspective, I was gonna be like, "Oh, Jack, buy me dinner first." I was like, "Wait, that's exactly."
Nine and nine.
What a gentleman. We got Norm Mermaid says, yo, semi-perfect podcast. It's been super windy at work lately. My hair is a freaking mess, and I'm here with frozen pizza. Love you and miss you guys. Wet hugs and mermaid kisses to all of you. Take that, Paleo. You got a wet hug.
Soggy hug.
Soggy hug.
Soggy hug. Excuse me. Bones. There's a marrow.
Boom.
Oh, I got 5 more.
Mm.
Let's see.
Let me try these.
Well, let's read this one. Professor Light says, I sliced off the top of a watermelon and ate the hell out of it, then had some graham crackers and milk. That was my dinner. I hope he just scooped it out with his hand, the watermelon. Just.
I'm wondering how you eat the hell out of a watermelon.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
what
you
are the
just scoop
extra
it out with
steps?
your hands and just go at it.
Think of the watermelon as a beautiful woman.
Did he eat the shell too? Whatever the fuck.
Jack sure is eating the hell out of it. I guess.
Yeah.
What was that one video? It was like the lady with a grapefruit.
Oh my god. Stop.
Was that not a watermelon?
Jeez.
I thought it was a watermelon.
No, it was a great.
Dude, it would have to be an elephant if they used a watermelon. So
Okay, yeah. We got Mako Wacko from my local Vietnamese restaurant. Ooh, looks good.
Oh, look at that.
Cha.
That's a lot. See, I'm always happy when people have a lot of food, and I'm like,
Yeah.
good.
It's a lot of food. It looks really good. Dang.
Oh god, some guy made vegan. Oh.
Speaking of, Hirosashii, I made vegan
Excuse
tacos.
you.
Hey.
How was it?
They're actually ridiculously good, dude.
It looks like
Like,
seed.
yeah. No, it's onion, tomato, the chili pepper, oregano,
Tofu.
tofu. Thank you. I was like, what's the thing? Tofu,
Vegan protein.
poblano pepper, chipotle pepper, and paprika or something. Like it's a lot of spice, but it is very good.
Mm.
So
The good spice that like gives you a kick, but not like, oh my god, my butt's gonna hurt.
There's no kick actually. I kind of want to make it again and add some kick. Like instead of a
Okay.
poblano pepper, I'll just use the jalapeno.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks good.
Then we got Allison having some buttered popcorn right now. Just curious, are you gonna do more Pony Life Bernie's Rex episodes?
TBD. I don't know.
To be determined.
I don't know. I like popcorn though. Yeah, we shall see. There's other things that, even if it's not Pony Life, there's other things that we'd probably like to,
Excuse me.
do that.
And then we've got Dawson. Since I don't play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I have a big bag of Doritos here.
Ooh.
It's the bags have the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War stuff on it. Let's see here if we've missed any.
Rich, were you there with us at MSP when we went to that sushi place?
MS.
No, he wasn't there the first night.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Because I surprised him the next day.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was.
Because Jax, you ate like what was it, at least a dozen of those sushi plates.
Yeah, you had like a ton of plates like stacked up.
Yeah, I was trying to Goku that shit.
I paid for that meal. I was like, I think 50% of it was Jax eating food.
Yeah.
We're even.
That is fair. Jax is cunning when it comes to paying the bill. It kind of flabbergasts you because you're looking ahead of the time, like, okay, now I can get to it first, and the waitress is like, oh, he already paid. And you see Jackson's little nefarious, yeah, that's as you walk away.
They're like, return the money back to him. We're fixing this.
I'm actually still stuck on these tacos, Heroes. So you said they were pretty good.
Yeah, they are quite good. Yes.
So like when you were eating them, like when you're like so when you're eating your tacos, are you like I'm gonna savor this moment, or do you like eat them all at once? Like bam, 2 bites and they're gone.
I can't eat it in 2 bites because I mean there's still like some amount of liquid, and by the time you start getting to the end of your taco, it just explodes. So like if I feel like that would like if I ate half the taco, then the juice would just explode.
Okay. No, because like I'm just like envisioning like you eating these tacos, and I just imagine it'd sound like this.
You didn't care about my tacos at all. Grapefruit.
This is a Christian channel.
Race, that's what it sounds like on the way out.
Oh my god.
Nasty race.
Oh, no.
Wow, look at you.
Wow.
Shame.
Look at you. Embarrassing.
Was that all of our food posts, Sarah?
Yes, it was.
All right. Well, Hero, I do care. So I'll go to you first.
I care.
How have your last 2 weeks been?
I've been pretty good. I've been living life.
Good.
I made a song. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Sarah did the artwork for it, and it looks stupid cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So, funny story on that. When you posted that on Twitter, I responded like very quickly with a Mrs. Otterton, and I was like, these are cute. I honestly didn't realize at first that Sarah was the one who drew those. So I was like commenting on it, and then I saw you be like, "Oh yeah, Sarah did the art," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what a great husband I am!"
My wife did this artwork. Oh my god. Outstanding.
Oh god.
So did you not tell anybody? Because it seemed like a lot of people in the circle of friends were like, "What? You made music?"
No, I was just like, at a point I was like, I like this enough. I'll release it. And I was like, Sarah. Because I messaged Sarah actually before I was confident that I would release it. I was like, might be asking you for permission, kind of feeling this song a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I like it enough to release this. I was like, yeah, Sarah, here's me, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
Show me a thing.
What's up?
Thank you. So I didn't really tell anyone because I wasn't sure if I was going to release it or not. But then at a point I was like, I'll release it like when Sarah's done. So it didn't feel like there's too much reason to say anything.
Alrighty. Paleo, what have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Well, last week I got the PS5, picked up my pre-order.
Yes, you did.
I've been playing that. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of interesting like stuff with it because I got let's see, Miles Morales, Sackboy, Demon Souls. I haven't played that yet though. And then there's Astra's Playroom, which is pre-installed on the system, and I've been playing Bugsnax lately.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you haven't played Demon Souls yet because you're still happy.
Speaking of video games and draining happiness, we're going to be releasing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Ready Player Dome?
Oh god.
That starts tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yes, it releases tomorrow to the public. It was put up early for our patrons on Patreon.
Yep. So, yeah, Ready Player Dome. But yeah, so Paleo, and you mentioned that the Bug Snacks game is pretty long, it seems.
Yeah. It's longer than I thought it would be. But yeah, it's from the same people that made Octodad, and it has like a lot of that same kind of humor in there.
Oh, I like Octodad.
So yeah, and all the characters that you interact with, like they look like Muppets, and because their mouths just like move up and down. So
Oh,
Like the Canadian South Park thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Jax, what have you been up to?
I have been working on many things. So like I have to do this program I'm releasing in January and December, follow along program for my dumbbell training course, which has been very tiring because I got to do follow along workouts, and it sucks when you got to talk when working out, and so that's very tiring. But I'm also filming that alongside my Goku Tough Like Toons Month 2, which is very tiring as well, so it's just double thing. But I get to eat more and I get to lose fat from it, so that's cool. Finishing my TMNT video finally after all these months I've been working on it, and I got a PS5 too, but I have it in the box looking at me because I want to like earn it like as a reward once I finish all my stuff and just be like, now I can play you, okay? Because I don't want to like just do it and like have all these priorities like, oh fuck, I should have been doing this.
Right,
It's like a subset of No Nut November. Like Jax is like, no,
No PlayStation.
No.
November.
Menacing at me.
We got a super chat from Anime Guy 01. Thank you again, Anime Guy, helping us make up the money that I spent. Saying, Race, trust me, you'll be happy when you reach Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
I believe you.
Yeah, it'll be like a sanctuary in comparison.
Sanctuary.
Right, there you go.
What about Mr. Spock, Saberspark?
Ooh, what's going on with me? I'm chilling here at the house. It's been kind of going back to a status quo. I've been able to kind of catch my breath after the Lammy episode, and
Good.
he's doing better. He's kind of recuperating. I've been moving things around the house because Laura's gonna be moving back here in like a month, and then it's getting cold out. I'm kind of really enjoying the cold air. Like at nighttime, I got my larger comforter on my bed now, and it's like super cozy with the cold air in the room, and I got my socks on, and Lammy's next to my face because he likes to snuggle on a blanket next to my head, and I'm like, oh, I love this. I'm like, it's the time of the year where things get nice and chilly. They get people probably in Minnesota who are like ice on the road, crashing the ditches, and they're like, yeah, this is wonderful.
Oh yeah, you betcha. Don't you know?
So Jax, if you were with a girl from Minnesota and she's like, oh yeah, give me the big old sausage, yeah, but he's like,
oh yeah, you betcha. Oofda, it's going to be a good show right now.
Honestly, would that be like, would you be into that?
Okay, well, I've been watching like Fargo season 4, and there's like this crazy nurse, and she has like one of those Minnesota accents like this, and like she's crazy, but she is so fucking hot to me. I don't know what it is. Like she just talks like that.
Hot is hot, but I guess okay, word.
You'll have a big
Isn't
dick,
that one
don't
lady-
you know?
It's that one lady, Princess Ada from Bug's Life, where she's like,
Princess Ada? Don't you know?
Flick, why don't you just go die?
Yeah. Oh god.
Sorry, I was just laughing at the idea of like the answer, like, oh no, it's Kevin Spacey. And they were like,
Oh, it's terrible.
sorry.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's terrible.
Sorry.
I was half expecting, by the way, I was expecting Saber's answer to be like, well, I've been in this attic for a while, just kind of waiting to see if any ghosts show up. We've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia.
Right. Yeah, that's been fun. it's kind of remarkable. This game was, from what I'm told, was made by one person, and it's been an interesting year for like indie games. Because like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Paleo, Fall Guys wasn't. Would you call that an indie team, or was that done by?
Yeah.
Okay, like Fall Guys, Among Us, Phasmophobia. It's neat to see the smaller games getting attention and growth and success.
Yeah.
And it's more than just a flash in the pan for some of these games. Because it seems like Among Us is like gearing to like get ready for another wave of content. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's been, like you said, it's been neat to see. I'm always impressed with, like, the fact that Phasmophobia is apparently by just one person.
Yeah.
Like,
It's remarkable.
That, to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow. Like, and honestly, like, you know, there are moments in the game where it's like, oh, man, this is goofy. But, like, I find it endearing and charming, especially knowing, like, there's one person putting this all together.
Yeah.
Like, you get a pass with some of the stuff. But yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Sarah, what have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Just playing video games, man.
Yeah.
Just doing that, doing stuff.
Wait. Can you tell me what you've been up to in the last 2 weeks, but in May Borowski's voice?
No.
Sarah, do it.
I just been walking around town and hanging out with Greg a whole bunch. Didn't really hang out with B a whole lot because I like Greg.
What about
Greg rules okay.
Anyone told you any poetry lately?
Yeah, Selma's. Selma's does all this poetry. She does a lot of cute little blurbs of poetry, and then yeah, and then I hang out with Mr. Chazikov on the roof sometimes. He likes to look at dusk stars.
Sarah, like went into
Sarah, you are an absolute dork.
I love it every time we start up this game, and she's got this like meow voice.
Yeah, a bad Meowth impression is how I word it, and that's her voice in that game, Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
That I've been doing.
I love it.
Yeah,
I freaking love it. But yeah, so video games. Anything else?
Playing some Demon
We
Tower.
played Friday 13th.
Angus fixed my computer because I got too much porn on it.
Yeah.
And he downloaded Demon Tower on it, so we've been playing that.
Sarah never will break out of this character now.
You're gonna get stuck.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself like starting to talk?
Yeah,
long?
sometimes I'll do it, and then Matt's like, oh, hey, May Borowski.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, obviously, very much kind of the same story on my end. Just playing
games. Yeah.
Playing games. We made it through. It was super crunch time during October.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those games we were like kind of chasing down our schedule.
Yeah.
So we had to play like everything at once, and so now we're kind of back into a relaxed mode of playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously again been doing a lot of gaming with our friends. We've done a lot of Friday the 13th with Jack's Blade and doing Phasmophobia with Saber and Laura and Beavids. Yeah. So that's just, we've been having a lot of fun with all those, and we just love it. We're just having so much fun. So other than that, just working. And that's it. Just trying to stay healthy as we get ever closer to a vaccine or something.
It's funny to think
question mark?
there was that entire thing where like Pfizer announced last week they're like there's a 94% efficacy, I believe, for the vaccine, and then Moderna's like, well, we're 95% efficacy, and then Pfizer's like, well, we're 95% too now. And it's like,
it's like, where did that 1% come from?
Well, we're now rounding up.
I love that. And then someone was joking about how then like Moderna's like, well, no, it's 96%. And it's like, okay, like we're just rounding the numbers, like you said. Yeah. Well, ours is 110%. All right, it's perfect. I think ours will make your dick bigger, especially for the girls.
Oh god.
It's like
As long as there's a vaccine, it sounds like, because I've been doing some research, it sounds like it's not a question of if, it's definitely a question of when at this point. And that, like, because I've been listening to the news, and they said something about how, like, the U.S. government has bought upwards of, like, God, what was it, 2 billion vaccinations or something like that? Or I think it's even more than that, where it's, like, overkill, where we want to eliminate this to the nth degree. But not to the point of actually taking accountability of, like, not going to Thanksgiving, but more of a, like, just give us an injection. Okay, fine, thanks.
I want to skip this chapter.
But what about, oh dear, like an actual question, what about people who, don't believe in vaccines and won't take it?
Well, I guess they'll die and we don't have to worry about that.
No, they won't die because, like, enough people will get the vaccines. They'll be like, see, I didn't have to get it. And it's like, oh.
What's it called again?
Yeah, but
that would like cause like a herd immunity to where like
There you
no so many people have the vaccine they won't be able to catch it. So,
but I thought specifically that herd immunity wasn't going to work on this because it only like your immunity only lasts.
No, like if enough people have the vaccine, they're not going to catch the virus. So it'll be less of a chance for somebody who doesn't believe in vaccines to actually catch it.
That's the other thing that's been in the news lately is that they're starting to, I guess, see evidence that you might be, like, if you get it, you might be good for like decades now.
Really? I heard like almost the exact. Oh, you mean the vaccine?
No, like apparently if you. So what happened was what happened was.
Because I'm pretty sure I heard about like people getting it more than once.
You did,
yeah.
But the problem is that like 3 people in the world got it more than once, and everyone went, "Oh shit!" Apparently, that is super rare. That you could get it again. Like this just came out like this week, and yeah, now they're starting to say like if you get it, you might actually be good for literally decades, not years, but decades. Which
Let's
again,
hope that's actually the case.
Yeah, no,
Let's hope that's the case.
Absolutely.
So I should go get it right now?
No.
No.
Good authority from Reddit comments that not having to go at you, by the way. Or I hope that like. Because I've heard the same thing, what Hiro said, where people who can get it multiple times, which is a scary prospect. Here's the writing on the wall. This is so much uncharted territory, and there's still so much to learn and know. So it could be like one outlier, multiple cases, a person get multiple times, and then other folks who got once. So I had an uncle who got it, and he kicked his ass. And then I had a friend of a friend who got it. And he was like, I didn't do anything to me. I got it, but like it didn't bother me. And I'm like, huh, interesting. So a lot of variables at play here.
Just to cite my source, I just pulled up an article. This one was on the New York Times 2 days ago. Unless New York Times isn't I don't know. Is this one that people don't like? I don't even know which.
What? New York Times is fine. It's
okay.
fine.
Okay. Anyways, it just says and it's not concrete. Like I will say that. Like they're saying that there's signs that like this is blood samples from recovered patients suggest a powerful, long-lasting immune response.
If this isn't exactly how this virus works, I'm coming at your race. Obviously, you are the one who would know every single thing.
I'm a doctor.
For you.
I'm a doctor on the side. Let me explain to you why. Yeah, no, I always again you see people on social media that are like, well, and you're like, you're
social media.
No.
I'm off of my
You're
stuff.
janitor.
I should just finish it up. Just delete Twitter. I'm so close. I'm off of all the other ones. I'm so close.
I guess I'm just kind of skimming this article because it mentions like at one point they talk about SARS in here, which is caused by another coronavirus, and it says that there are some people that are still carrying immune cells 17 years after recovering from getting the sickness. So I think what they're, again, from what I've gathered, it's kind of just like evidence of what they've seen so far for people who've been sick or were sick a while ago, but of course we all heard about what apparently is like the rare case of oh shit, someone got it again, so we all went, oh, we can all get it again, Which, how would you like to be the person who got this virus twice? When people that are like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you didn't learn after the first time. Like, maybe the first time you didn't, you were a little less like up to date on how to not get it. Okay, but like, come on, you had it already. So
come on.
Right. But yeah, anyways, hopefully that also proves to be the case because that would be really good news as far as this whole thing goes. But yeah, avoid it though, Jack's Blade.
Still avoid it.
Don't go drinking your cocktail of coronavirus tonight.
Yeah. That will only make me stronger.
Don't listen to Kelly Clarkson.
So I've got like a list of like shorter like things that we can kind of like touch on a little bit because I know that not everyone's watched everything or whatever on the
Yes. Let's start. The first one is a good one though.
Okay, there's a new Tom and Jerry movie that's gonna be coming out, and I watched the trailer and I'm like, it starts out really goofy, but then I'm like, this could actually not be terrible. And I like it. I like the style of it because it is live action mixed with animation. It is 3D animation, but they are not realistic. They are cartoony. They are
Roger Rabbit.
It's if Roger Rabbit was 3D animated. It is Rocky and Bullwinkle. It is exactly Rocky and Bullwinkle. Like, that is the style of animation that they went with the CGI, but still looks 2D, cartoony.
So Warner Brothers was like, we've got to have money.
Yeah.
Money.
Dude.
Money.
Yeah.
You want to make it like... Oh, go ahead, Saber.
I was sold when I saw Jerry's big, fat, juicy ass.
Okay. Can we talk about this ass for a second?
I saw that and I went.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Like it's a straight up ass.
It is. Straight up. Ass.
But yeah, my kind of hope, like you see stuff like this because we've heard about how Chippendale Rescue Rangers. We've heard this for 6 years. How they're working on something.
Oh, we're working on it.
But then as of recent, we heard stuff
like Nevada.
Oh, we're still working on it.
Nevada.
Yeah.
So like maybe this is. Kind of what they have in mind because I know like a lot of us have been like, is it gonna be like Alvin and the Chipmunks? Like what do they mean it's gonna be live action? What
like Garfield or Yogi Bear or Scooby Doo or whatever. What was that like?
The Smurfs.
What was that Hong Kong Phooey pilot that they never like released? Eddie Murphy.
I don't know.
Remember Underdog?
Yeah, Underdog. I did that too.
I just watched Underdog like literally last week.
Yeah.
It did.
I mean,
that's all.
Yeah.
Underdog.
The movie looks well. First off, I like the movie. Just confirms what I've always thought for years. Jerry's an a-hole, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are you going into houses for no reason? Just messing. It's just like, dude, you could live anywhere, and you're just making a mess of crap. And then like he at the beginning of the trailer, it's like, yeah, we squashed our beef, right? Yeah, we cool, man. Hey, bye. Got his ass. It's just like
I kind of
like.
Yeah, I enjoy that it seems like the human characters are all like, fuck this mouse. And even Jerry's like, yeah, fuck this mouse. But is everyone in agreement with me that if they don't have like, I understand that there's a lot of elements of the Tom and Jerry movie that we know, that people are like, oh no. But they gotta sing Friends Till the End in this one, right? At least in the credits.
I don't think they're gonna be saying any words.
Friends Till the End. No?
Do you think they're gonna have a tap dancing scene? Jerry that trips over himself. What was that movie? That was a long time ago.
Oh boy.
Money.
We've got to have money. Or the ice cream man just walking up to the camera.
God, what was that movie?
Scary.
What was the movie where Jerry was in live action before and he was dancing with that guy? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, he was dancing with was it Fred Astaire?
I don't know.
Schindler's List?
No.
Yeah, that's what it was. So he was dancing with Ralph Fiennes when they were doing the thing. And so- That's terrible.
Oh, it was Gene Kelly that he was dancing with. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Gene
talked
Kelly.
to that, too.
Jerry and Gene Kelly.
Yeah, Jerry and Gene. He
Well,
talked in that
what was
too.
the movie?
I don't know the movie.
Anchors Away, 1945.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
he
And
talked in
Jerry's
that
huge.
too.
It can be argued that adding Tom and Jerry to any movie would enhance it. Like, imagine Titanic with Tom like, oh, like falling off the boat.
Imagine
Didn't we
The
almost
Shining.
get that with Titanic, the animated musical?
Oh yeah, with the rapping
Yeah, I
dog.
mean, imagine them in like, Wizard of Oz or Willy Wonka.
Paleo. You're fucking right. Jesus Christ. Damn, dude. They did it. They did it.
Just imagine Tom and Jerry and Cats.
So would like McCavity like team up with Tom to like whoop Jerry's whatever.
Every time I see that on like HBO, and it's like, hey, watch me. I'm like, I heard
Maybe.
maybe. What else did you have there, Sarah?
I have a Adventure Time Obsidian. Didn't it come out yesterday? Right?
Today.
Today.
Well, I definitely
So
haven't seen
that's
that.
a thing. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to because
You'll like
Marceline
it.
and Bubblegum is literally the only reason I ever watched Adventure Time in the first place. So I'm very excited about this one.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think that.
it's good. I like it.
I think
Did you all see
that-
the BMO one?
I haven't. No.
I have, and Paleo has, and we both agree that Obsidian is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that BMO is bad, it's just that Obsidian. I feel like there's a lot. It feels stronger to me.
Mhm.
There's a bit more drama. BMO is more of like the innocent dumb, which is part of his character. He's supposed to be wide-eyed and kind of oblivious,
Yeah.
but as a main character, I don't like it as much. As a side character, works well.
Yeah.
But like Bubblegum and Marceline are very strong main characters to follow along with their emotions and their relationship and their background because they're so old and it's good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Old ladies getting it on.
You're not wrong.
And then we have new Mickey Mouse shorts that are
Yeah,
coming.
The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. I think they
Oh,
released
yeah, I
the
haven't
first
watched
like
that yet.
three shorts on Disney Plus.
Oh, they're already releasing them?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm behind.
Yeah, they're releasing like 2 each week, I think.
Yeah.
Going forward.
Yeah. So.
You can tell that Disney's like we have to throttle our release because if we blow our load too soon, people will watch it and won't come back to our streaming service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about those new shorts. I've seen some like clips and like screenshots already on Twitter, and it looks just as great as the other shorts were. So I'm excited.
Genuinely,
Whoa!
one of the greatest things they've done with Mickey Mouse,
Yeah,
probably ever.
yeah.
Whoa.
We got
How much did we pay on video game?
We got
Missy
Missy.
better be writing you off in his taxes.
Yeah.
Missy says, so are you guys going to / have been reading season 10 of MLP in the IDW comics? I'm kind of interested, but it's pretty hard to get the comic ship here. Not totally to derail the current topic.
It's okay, Missy. You can derail.
I haven't been
Any
reading it. Has anybody been reading season 10 in the comics?
I read the freaking
Nope.
Transformers crossover. That was so cool because like it was like funny. Like they had like because if you've read both series or like you've just been a fan of both series, like it's just funny to see certain character dynamics like Soundwave and Fluttershy. Like of course they get along because like he has freaking razor beak and all that stuff in his like chest. So that was a fun little crossover they did.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I've never actually gone through the comics.
Yeah.
Uh,
I bought the bundle that was on Humble Bundle, and I have not read a single one.
did that ever arrive?
Oh yeah, I did
Oh.
too. I haven't read any of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
okay.
hate reading manga. I don't expect you to read the comics.
Oh,
I've read comics
digital.
before.
Gotcha.
Like I read Kick-Ass and Scott Pilgrim Goes to the World like before seeing the movies.
Good.
Is Saber's clock going off?
It was.
Oh,
I did hear it.
I was enjoying it. Missy says, "Wow, I read all of them from the bundle." Damn caps key. Oh, I thought that was
I'm muted. You can hear my clock now.
yeah. Clock.
Feel my fancy obnoxiousness.
You can fly. You can fly. You can fly.
It won't go in front of the. Think of a wonderful world. Only 20 more.
Goodbye, Nana.
Nana was. I thought of a funny comic where like Nana's like, because I always was afraid the dog was choking itself, like being hung upside down.
Oh my god.
And I thought they come back and they're like, "Where's Nana?" And it just hard cut to Nana's corpse floating in the air, like with a fixation. Make him Nana.
Missy adds, you also need to check out the MLP manga because it's pretty fun.
Okay, we'll do Missy. Thank you,
Nice.
Missy. I think Missy just got us. By the way,
Yeah.
like I said, to that point of
Yeah.
being like, help me with my mistake if you want. And as always, thank you, Missy, for your generosity.
Yes, thank you, Missy.
Were we saying anything else about the Mickey Mouse shorts?
Go watch them.
Okay.
I think also it should be said that the folks who make it, I think they really get and love Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
and know what makes him and his cast great,
Mhm.
but also how to make vast improvements that are clever and with the times and both
Mhm.
like
And funny.
narratively and visually beautiful
And just
and fucking funny.
I love them. Some of the timing is just brilliant.
Yeah.
Like despite being such a short amount of time that they can work with,
Yeah.
I feel like they still
They get everything in that they want to get
they
in.
do that.
It's on
And then,
point. Clever.
yeah, it is.
Right.
I was gonna say kind of a side note to MLP fans, but I do believe, for those that remember the name Sibsy, who worked on MLP, I think she was actually working on those. So, yeah, just
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
to mention that. And then what's this last one you got?
This last one I literally just heard about like 10 minutes before the podcast.
Is
And I wrote it
this
down.
about a YouTuber?
No. Okay, so Arlo the Alligator Boy is currently a movie coming to Netflix pretty soon. Well, I say pretty soon, but I think it's coming next year, like the early next year. Which I guess is pretty soon. Now that I think about it. But like
yeah.
one of the
I don't say
folks,
that.
I think the creator of it posted like a clip on Twitter that I saw, and it looks fantastic, and I was like, whoa! So I just added it to the list because I was like, whoa, this looks so cool. So now I'm looking very much forward to it. So it's
There's
gonna-
something else coming. I'm sorry, what?
It's apparently going to be a movie followed with a 20 episode like series. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Cool. Missy was trying to
Jimmy
post
Neutron
a link,
in it.
but I don't think it worked.
Oh, let me see about that link. I don't see it in my moderator.
Yeah, I don't think you
eyeballs.
can post links unless you're a mod.
Yeah.
Well,
What about Zelda's?
Shut up.
So,
Missy, if you want to tag us on Twitter and send us the link there.
You know,
That's fine.
I cannot. I just can't. What was it? What was the thing that I
Oh shoot!
recently found out? That oh yeah, okay. Here's a little debate for everyone. Unless you had more about Arlo the
No.
alligator.
No, I don't know anything about it other than that clip that I saw, and I'll find.
I had a conversation with Jaxblade the other night, and I know that there are strong feelings about what I'm about to bring up. But tell me if I'm wrong. Is wouldn't the movie Chicken Little?
Oh, I know.
For its humor alone,
Mm-hmm.
literally be like the Disney movie that was made for Jack's Blade. Am I wrong? It is full of stupid puns.
I do love stupid puns. But like everyone else has told me, like stay far away from that movie.
There was a deleted scene actually where I forget the main character's name.
Chicken Little.
Chicken
Oh my
Little.
God.
Is that really his name?
I was
Yeah, that's his name, Chicken Little.
Well, there was like a throwaway deleted scene, which is for good reasons why they got rid of it, because it's incredibly inappropriate. I think it was actually like a throwaway joke from the team that they like obviously couldn't use for Disney. It was a dirty one where it had like the dad like with the mom like making Chicken Little in bed, which is like okay, and the dad goes, "Who came first, the chicken or me?"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. You always do this. It's just like, how's he gonna weave this? How is he gonna weave this into like, can he make it believable or is this some bullshit?
No.
Every time. Like every time he starts one of those stories now, it's just like, all right, is this
You
real or
won't
is this
believe
bullshit?
this.
Every time.
Everybody in the chat, do not worry, just fake.
No, it's there.
Do it.
There's actually
I remember as a kid. No, never mind.
there's a line in that movie that is spoken by a sports commentator
Yeah.
that's at a baseball game, and I every now and then actually use it.
Yeah.
Where it's this guy, you know, he's talking to all these different animals in the stadium, and he goes, "Folks, hold your horses, and horses, hold your breath." And I'm just like, it's so stupid.
So speaking of stupid, I should have mentioned this earlier, talking about our weeks. What I did recently, very quickly, was marathon Dexter's Lab, and God, it holds up so well. I hear an echo, by the way.
Who is
Test. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Test.
You know who it might be?
I don't know. Who?
It might be
It's the
Black
other black
Griffin,
guy.
but I'm not sure.
In addition to Hero and me.
Wait, what do you mean it might be me? I just showed up.
I know people are gonna have to
Yeah.
drink.
How could I? I'm so sorry. Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
What were you saying, Saber?
Gabriel.
What's up?
No. Gabe. Well, it couldn't be Gabe. His head was up in the clouds all day.
I thought you said
Hey, Gabe, how about-
his head
Oh,
was in
yeah.
his ass.
Up, dude.
His head was up his ass.
Dude, that's where my head always is. It's warm and safe in there.
Everyone hated that.
r/thanks, I hate it.
Nora's like, speak for yourself.
No. No. Gross competition that is imperative in any group of guys.
Yeah, right. We outgross each other.
Happy International Men's Day, everyone. I'm sure that's not a contentious holiday.
Yeah.
I saw that on Twitter. I was like, ooh.
Like, uh-oh.
What's happening?
Good day.
Good day, indeed.
To wear a Chun-Li outfit and jump.
So welcome in, Gabe. Saber was just talking about how he went through Dexter's Laboratory recently.
Oh, yeah. I'll make this fast, but I guess what I'm getting at is that the show holds up very well. And I was thinking today, like, man, I think this was the show that really made me fall in love with cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just everything about it is perfect to me, except for like the final seasons, where it's like there's comic, there's science, there's action, there's big monsters. The comedy is just on point and it holds up. And I was just like, yeah, I think this was the show that made me go, I like Looney Tunes, I like Tom and Jerry, but this new wave of cartoons, like I think Dexter is what kicked it off and did it really well and set a very high standard that like a lot of shows were able to keep up with that momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gendy's a goat.
He really is.
Yeah.
Pretty
Primal,
sure he's a human.
Primal feels like adult Samurai Jack shit.
That's
Like, it's just
if you're not watching Primal, then you ain't an
You need to
animation
watch
fan.
it. Go watch.
Dude, I've not seen it yet, but yeah. Okay, guys, actually, I have a win. For all.
God damn it.
good job touching yourself.
If you aren't watching Primal, you ain't Black Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I was just saying.
My
okay,
god!
Saber.
I cannot.
Yep, Saber.
Hey, listen, man. I got a reason. I think that all TV shows are created by the the thing.
All right though. But Primal is very good. I highly recommend it. It's my favorite animated thing I've in quite some time, and that's saying something because there's been a lot of good animation shit recently. But Primal's like, it kicks up in a way that I don't think I've ever seen before. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It looks really cool. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks really cool. Like I've seen a lot from it, and I really want to watch it.
Oh,
Watch
you'd love
it.
it. Dude.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I'm just wondering though, going back to Gindi, is Gindi in Chicken Little?
He is Chicken Little.
Well, Jack said he's the goat.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a great dad someday.
Like, I think everyone's just like trying to step up their pun game to impress Jack.
Sarah's sitting here going, I am the last line of defense from letting this man reproduce.
Oh no.
Oh man. Hey guys, so I actually have kind of a cool like win for fans of anime.
Hey.
Finally.
So Claire Corlett said that she does not like anime. She doesn't really like cartoons, mostly because she like voicing in it. She said that kind of ruins it for her because she can only think about work. But I was like, I think you'd like Dr. Stone though. There's this really neat scene in the beginning. I tried to show her just the opening scene, couldn't find it on YouTube, so I went to Crunchyroll, showed her the opening scene, and then we watched 5 episodes after that, and she's hooked. She loves it.
It's a good story.
Dr. Stone
Yeah.
is great. Read
Dude,
the manga too when she
So
finishes.
good.
It's so
Yeah.
fun. Actually, I was mentioning Dr. Stone to God, who was it? But like just the idea of rediscovering ancient like human discoveries and technology and how it's like where it's all too common for us to go, oh, caveman dumb, ancient human dumb, and it's like shut the hell up. Like
Oh no! Ancient human, our brains were the freaking same. We have not evolved much since we started. Like Stonehenge was 6,000 years ago, so really, like you, and it's still not entirely sure how they did it. So it's very, humans. I actually have a theory.
How
I have a
they
theory.
wobble the like they tied ropes to the top of the rocks and they like did this weird motion that it's like it wobbled from like left to right, and that's how they moved it potentially.
I've read a lot of different things, but the thing that seems the most compelling to me is we're coming out of an ice age, right? I think
Ice
that
Age 5.
yeah, exactly.
The worst one.
Dawn of humanity. I think now this is totally. I have no actual proof of this. I just kind of had this thought one day. I was like, what if they had snow? What if it was snowing at the time? Because we know that it was snowing in those regions, and they just made gigantic snow ramps, and they pulled and pushed these boulders up the snow ramps, buried the columns, pushed the boulders across, left them on top, and then when the snow melted, they were left with their structure.
That's a thought. I guess if anything, it's a testament to human ingenuity, which like that to me isn't like, oh yes, modern humans are ingenious. It's like, we are, but humanity has always been ingenious, or at least has ingenious people who come from humanity to give us another stepping stone along the way. And that doesn't.
I wrote.
Go ahead.
Stepping stone.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Yeah, I wrote the song "Born to Wander" with that. Like the thing that sets humans apart, even from like Australopithecus afarensis or Neanderthal, our closest competition, other humanoids, is that we wandered even when we were content. Humans are the only species that we know of that if they have everything they've ever wanted, they're wandering, they come to a fence, they want to get over the fence. Even if they have everything they need behind them, we push. Sometimes seemingly, out of madness, to explore even when it puts us at more risk than we would if we didn't. And they think that's the reason that we survived, that we outlasted.
Yeah.
So it's not the fence's fault. Like, no offense.
Shut up.
That documentary where like what was it, Paleo? Like our ancestors, like the early Homo sapiens, like ran down to the Cape of South Africa, and we're like, I guess we'll eat shellfish while the rest of the world burns or dies or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, thank God there's a red lobster down there and we survived.
Yeah, it's a documentary. It's a documentary called Out of the Cradle, and it's about like start. Yeah, it's a really good documentary.
You would really like it, Gabe. Like it's incredibly enlightening.
So
there's a cool tree of like all of our ancestors, like dead.
Oh, from a very small gene pool. Like we were almost Homo sapien was almost went.
We were almost
what's this almost?
What is the name?
You paused like just enough.
Dude, hey, it was a glitch.
Oh, my friend, it was a feature. We're like late 20s and early 30s, and we're like,
But us expanding and like covering the planet is the reason that I think that we were able to survive and diversify. I mean, we have always pushed to explore, even when it doesn't seem rational or logical. And our, push to explore, space, to go to the moon, to create, O'Neill cylinders and giant, habitats in space, to terraform, which personally I don't think we will terraform in the near future. I think our first expanse, our first like colony in space will be in O'Neill cylinders. I think we'll hollow out asteroids, we will pressurize them, and we'll rotate them, and then we will just stick on the inside with centrifugal force. That's how I think.
Didn't Interstellar do that?
They kind of hinted at it at the end. They showed it looked like the ground was curving up and away. So I think they were hinting at O'Neill cylinders, but dude, you guys, if you like want to like really like see a very clever twist on the expansion of humanity into the stars, you should watch Isaac Arthur on YouTube. He is really...
Yes, I watched that. That was actually quite full of the ubiquitous umbrage of it, you would say. I was watching the ultimate rigmarole of the character.
Rigmarole?
What is that?
This space talk does remind me. It does remind me. Like next month on the 3rd, I believe, Netflix is releasing a series called Alien Worlds, and it's going to talk about like.
Well, you see, the problem with Alien Worlds is like the notion of these objects would allow us to not even perceive.
It's like that documentary Alien Planet, but it's like a series.
It looks so much like it looks very well polished, but like
it's very scientific. None of you would understand.
Right, scientific.
By the way, I just want to throw out.
I love
something.
you, Gabe.
I want to go back and reference something we talked about earlier. Sarah, if you could pull this up. Jack's Blade just retweeted this on Twitter. About to dine on the booty, like, and it's a picture of Tom he's here getting ready to.
Yeah, that's me. On my special Tumblr. We're not Tumblr, whatever it's called.
What are you talking? That's your normal Twitter.
Yeah, but I retweeted it from my other account. So
Oh, we should go through his other Twitter.
No, you shouldn't. Not on stream.
No, definitely don't do it on stream.
Nor Mermaid. Nor Mermaid sent us a super chat. Says, question for Gabe. Hi. Oh. Have you ever been kite surfing? Love you and miss you. Hugs and kisses. # come to my birthday party.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. No, I've never been kite surfing. I have played with the kite surfing kites. Those are really fun. They're basically like rigid paragliders. Hello.
Sorry, excuse me.
I've always wanted to try it, but I have never actually tried it. I know there's actually a sport in Alaska that's kind of cool too, is people will take kites for kite surfing and they'll use them to ride like ridge lift up to the top of a mountain, and then they'll snowboard down. And that's like kind of a free lift to the top, which is kind of neat. But I've never done that either, so I don't know why I told you that. And your birthday party. If I can make it, I will make it, but I cannot commit to that at the time being, because I am all over the place this time of year. I'm actually going to be in Seattle soon with my brother working on some stuff.
it's actually funny how because for work I'm gonna be in Gabe's town the same time he goes to Seattle, so we're gonna be really
I
social.
know, it's so
we're gonna be
frustrating.
super social distancing. Like he's like, I can't be in the same
I don't want to
state.
get. I don't want to get close to you, man.
By the way, I just want to compliment Jaxblade on his other Twitter. I'm scrolling through it right now.
Oh my god.
That's a nice. I like that.
You're on the FBI watch list now.
I like that
Oh,
photo
no.
with the carrot. It was good.
Oh god.
Sarah's like,
you would like the photo with the carrot.
All right.
Hey, Grace.
Yes.
Quick question. Can anybody hear Lammy snoring, by the way?
No.
No.
Hold on. How about now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he woke up. Never mind. that was good, Gabe. Never mind.
Silly Billies.
It's my fault.
No. He moved the mic.
It's my fault somehow. Believe me, it's my fault.
Don't worry, the internet will you.
Life finds a way.
Yes, it does.
Well, should we jump
Indeed.
into Q&A?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nora kind of already
Let's do
kicked it
it.
off, so we might as well just go with the flow. If you'd like to submit a question, there is the super chat option, which we will prioritize. As you've seen, Nora and Missy and
Anime guy.
Anime Guy's been in there, so you could go that route. Or if you'd like to submit a question through Twitter, hashtag SPP questions, and that's how we'll see what you got.
Oh.
So yeah, we'll have fun over the next about 30 minutes.
Alright.
Gabe, how was your flight today?
It was nice. We were gonna go out to eat, and then shop, and I had about an hour, so I couldn't really do anything really interesting. So I just decided to try and like break a mile and then shut the engine off and drift down while the sun set, which was really nice. There was a bit of turbulence at around the 2000 AGL mark,
Right.
as temperature dropped. I think that's called super adiabatic lapse rate, or I can't remember. I keep saying adiabatic. It's adiabatic or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, you got it right. You got it right. That was
No
right.
1 year. For correcting it, so.
Knowing
That was
Someone in the
Difference.
chat probably. I don't know that. I've only ever read it. I've never heard it pronounced, so I just am going by what I've read.
Disappointed.
But it was very relaxing. It was a nice, quiet, floaty flight. I flew a 24-meter wing, which is large for me, so nice climb rate, not a lot of speed.
For you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. It was very
God
nice.
damn, Hero, you turning into me now? What the fuck?
Nice flight.
Awesome.
For you.
It's
by the
remarkable
way-
that you do that stuff, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
It's a lot of fun.
Whenever I see
Everyone should.
yeah, I think we're all just like, oh, there goes Gabe, trying to
Why,
test gravity again.
why is it remarkable? Like, what's markable?
Yeah, it's not just some things are just markable. I would say the average is the markable, and then you mark it again if you're like, I like that.
Yeah, why are we always like overwhelmed or underwhelmed? Like, why can't we just be whelmed?
You can be. It's just no one uses that word, but you
I'm
totally
whelmed.
can
Whelmed.
be.
All the
Justice,
time.
He uses the
Oh.
word.
Okay, there you go.
So
I'm
so
whelmed right
I
now.
so Gabe mentioned the dinner stuff, and I was really confused because I called Gabe earlier, and he's like, "Yep, we're pulling, or we're at Chipotle," and I'm like, "Oh, cool. I won't hold you." I was talking to him about the podcast, and then he goes, "Oh crap, I forgot to get ranch," and I'm sitting here going, I like putting stuff on my food, stuff, but I'm like, does
Ranch.
Chipotle even have ranch? And he goes, no, we got food at Culver's.
And then they're going into Chipotle.
And you went, so what, like, what, why were you at Chipotle if you had food at, like, what?
Because okay, let me tell you, there's two reasons. One, our Chipotle here has dine out, so we can sit outside on the patio, which is nice. It's nice outside and also less risky. And then also, half of the people in our group wanted to eat at Chipotle, the other half wanted to eat at Culver's. So me and Mom and Claire went to Culver's through the drive-thru and picked up food, and then met the rest of our group at Chipotle and ate it there.
But you forgot ranch.
I did forget ranch. I was very upset because I ordered the freaking cheese curds, which is my favorite thing.
Look, don't talk about cheese curds because I could have had them if the world didn't explode.
Oh,
So why don't you make them at home, Hero? You can make them.
No, I can't make them like that one place did. What was the name of that place again?
Rock bottom.
You need to
Rock
find the
bottom.
recipe. I'll send you a recipe for it.
Yeah. I know I shouldn't.
Fries a lot of bullshit.
I'm not frying nothing.
Well, you
no.
gotta fry if you want. That's how you.
I don't wanna. So annoying. Any excuse to not eat that much cheese, I will find it.
Jerry's got a rock bottom.
Yeah, I bet he does. Poor Tom.
All right, Sarah, what do we got?
All right, we got a question from Oziel. Are you guys excited about the comeback of Animaniacs as well as Tiny Toons reboot? Yes.
Yeah.
As long as the Tiny Toons are in college, right?
I don't know.
So are they?
Please
I'm
don't.
excited for Tiny Toons.
Please don't be.
Are they just tunes? Are they just whelmed?
I just saw something on Twitter talking about the first episode of Animaniacs. Is it out right now?
Yeah, because Double
it's
Toasted reviewed it.
It's
Oh,
on Hulu's Twitter account.
what?
Yeah, they did a live watch through with it.
Oh.
So is it on Hulu right now?
It should be.
I don't know.
Because the release date was like tomorrow.
It's about to drop in a few hours. Cannot wait for a new season of Animaniacs to drop in a few hours. What do you? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Probably
Okay,
a few
so
hours.
is it like coming out at midnight then?
It says how I felt at the beginning of this episode. So yeah, there was a watch party they had. So they streamed it earlier.
Okay, so is it releasing at midnight then?
Yeah, I'm assuming it probably is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
how
Yeah, I'll
about
have to watch it then.
Hopefully it's good.
I love Animaniacs.
All right, Anime Gaia 1 asks if you could have a life-size plush of any fictional character, who would it be?
Oh, Judy Hopps. You know me.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow, you all are like feeding into Laura's drinking list right now, like so hard. I don't know if you saw it, but good lord. Laura's dead now. How do you feel?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I want to hear actual answers, so Race, we'll skip you for now.
A life-size plush of anything?
I don't have space for it. Is this like a hypothetical where I have space for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's space in your bed.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh,
That's the one I want. Okay.
Too many snakes in Jack's bed.
I know what I want. I want mine to be a metapod with a big old zipper down the middle. That way I can cosplay as Caterpie and go in it, and then dress up as Butterfree and come on out and be like.
I mean, if you actually pull it off, that'd be quite impressive. I'm just saying. I would want. You know what? I would want a life-size Rathalos from
A what?
Monster Hunter.
That won't fit in your house.
Yeah.
What?
Is it like a magic portal thing?
Oh, life. For some reason, I thought you meant like human size. I have no idea.
Oh,
What
no,
life
yeah. I was like,
oh.
Life size bracket. That's not gonna fit.
Nice.
What I want won't fit in my house.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why I thought human size. That's not.
That's why I
all
thought
that.
too. That's why I thought
Yeah.
too. My bad.
Life size.
This
Wait,
one's
is
gonna
that what
barely
life's-
fit in my room, but
Yeah, life size means to scale.
Yeah,
Okay.
to
I
scale.
mean, I guess it
If
means
you
to
got like a
scale, yeah.
Godzilla thing, that shit's gonna be outside your
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Arcanine.
Who?
Arcanine? That's a.
That's still
big
pretty
It's a
big.
very,
At
it's
least
a very
big
big
boy.
one. Like
it can.
it would take up my
You'll
entire room.
have some trouble getting it through the door though.
That's true. We can build it in the room.
We'll build
We'll
build
make the
around.
plushie in the room.
What is Arcanine?
It is here. I'll look at it.
It's a
Race!
It's a Pokemon.
You're a '90s kid. You should know.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
you guys
to.
know I'm super
Now I gotta
duper
introduce him.
Pokemon.
I gotta introduce him to Pokemon and Ready Player Down.
Yeah, I haven't
I-
played Pokemon.
I
That's
played
Arcanine.
That's not
I
so
actually
weird.
don't.
Oh no,
You don't
you
know
gotta
a
look
Pokemon?
at to scale.
It's like a little puppy.
No, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
get you a scale image.
Itty bitty.
It's certainly not little or a puppy.
That's like
But are you
personal.
thinking of Growlithe or Arcanine?
Arcanine?
She
Oh,
know,
okay.
She know what
Or
she wants.
Arcanine.
Wait,
and
Race, you've never played Pokemon?
No.
No.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude.
Like
Like,
outside
oh,
of
You
like
like Digimon?
my Pokemon experience playing like any
Pokemon.
games is
Pokemon,
like
that's how you know.
my cousin
Pokemon.
having it on his Game Boy and then like me being like, "Oh, can I play?" And he's like, "Yeah, for like 2 minutes." And I'm like, "Cool, thanks."
I will say though that
I
in the cartoon they are not very consistent with how big Arcanine is, so I could say
no.
They're not consistent with like any Pokemon size.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like Charizard
It's
should
one
only
of the
be like
smaller
my
Arcanines.
height. And it's fucking...
See,
I
this
don't-
is
I'm just thinking about like life size or like to scale plushes. I'm like, why would I need any of those?
You just go in a room, and if you have the space, you can just.
it's
jump
not
on
about
it.
needing. It's about
wanting.
having.
I want a life-size plush of Final Draft, and I will beat the fuck out of it.
You'll
You
do
know,
what?
you should get Saber. You should get one of those.
I will
like,
fuck
fucking-
the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
I
you will.
Saber, you should get
No,
one of those.
no. Do what? A blow
You
doll?
should get one of those freaking like cardboard cutouts and just strapped. So like when he comes to the house, like he just is standing there with his arms crossed. You can get
Oh,
those like, printed out for
Oh,
sale.
you know what I'd actually take? A life-size plush of Mrs. Otterton because it'd be the first and last piece of merchandise of her on the freaking planet. So I'll take that.
Oh
I
crap!
love Mrs. Otterton. She's so sweet.
That's not my image.
And then, yeah.
I'm
from the Lego Movie. That was the one YouTube poop I like. Okay.
I see that's the problem with me is like saying Judy Hopps. It's just a regular
You've
size
already
plush.
got like.
He's just a
literally
regular
every one. You already have one.
I have I have a human size.
Yeah,
Judy.
almost human size.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. Yeah.
Race, do you want a
That's what
human-sized
she said.
Judy Hopps or Judy-sized human?
Human Hopps. I'll take the first because I.
What would you do with the ladder? Like, what?
You want Jennifer Goodwin cosplaying Judy Hopps? Like that? Like a plushie of like Jennifer Goodwin's height? Since she voices Judy Hopps, you want like something like that? Just that size? I guess. I don't know. How tall is Jennifer Goodwin? She's 5'6", so that'd be a 5'6" plushie.
Sarah, how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
I'll get a 5'3" one just to freak Sarah out.
Okay.
Race. All right, you get $1 million, but you're given the controller. All right, so when you press the button, you get that $1 million, but there's a 1 in 10 chance that the explosive collar around Judy goes off and blows her head off. All right.
I feel
What
like
do
he
you
was
do?
asked a similar question like last time.
So you're saying that there's a 10% chance that she'll die if I have a controller?
Yeah, you get yellow button, and she's looking at you crying, being like, "Don't send me home dead." And but then like the bankers are like, "Here's your $1 million check, sir," but you have to press that button first and kill that rabbit.
No, absolutely.
You can
not.
like reanimate her. She's a cartoon.
No. I would not press that. I would not take part in that. I would say no.
She's crying.
Remember when fucking what was that? Gideon Grey broke her neck and that fucking anime is just like snap.
Oh yeah.
No. No.
I don't like it at all.
I just don't want
A 1 in 20.
Why do you just? You can't keep changing your questions like this.
Oh, I can. There's no rule.
There's a rule.
1 in 20. No. It's
All right, there's a 1.
Oh my god. Why are you the way that you are?
The Office.
Yes.
Ah!
Every time.
Why did you say it like that?
Aha! Aha!
Life
I found
size.
it.
Oh shit! They actually even have that. Okay. I have a life-size Mia plushie. Yay.
What's the next? Oh, anybody else want to? Paleo, what about you? Would it be Shantae?
Funny enough, I already got a shot. I got a Shantae plushie in the mail. Not a life-size one.
Shantae.
Oh.
Now I'm trying to think of like any kind of like creatures or like I did want that life-size Dragonair plush that somebody made, but I had like a regular like a small Dragonair plush, but I'd like a life-size one. That'd be nice.
Cool.
Oh, man.
Cool.
Has
Or like a life-size Flygon.
Did you answer, Sarah? Oh yeah, you answered. Has everyone answered?
Gabe?
The life-size
What?
plushie.
Yeah, Gabe.
Wait, I'm so sorry. What was the question? I'm editing.
Life-size
the
plushie of any fictional character.
Who would it be?
Oh, probably. Oh wait, life size as in. Oh, I guess you guys are where. That's what you were talking about. Life size as in the size that they actually are, or the size of a person.
Yeah, the size they actually are. So to scale.
Room is not
Probably
an issue.
Stitch.
Stitch.
Yeah, I love Stitch.
Well, that's good. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Stitch or Yoshi, but probably Stitch.
Oh,
Oh, how about Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon?
Wait, how about what?
I said, how about Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh yeah.
Why did you feel the need to qualify? What are the Toothless?
Oh, you know, there's Toothless from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is there?
No, I want to punch you.
No, I lied. But it's convincing, right? You could imagine there'd be a
Enough
character named
so, yeah. I guess.
Toothless.
I was like, is there? I don't know.
So we have a question here from Nathaniel asking, what was the best meal you guys have had this year?
Nathaniel Brown?
Foga. Nathaniel Foga.
No, not
Best.
your brother.
Oh, okay. Not my brother. Okay.
It's the best meal you've had this year.
Dude, I made this godly mac and cheese again. It was so good. Yeah. That was what
Honestly, the mac and cheese that I made this year as well was just absurd.
Okay, nigga, I see you.
yeah?
Yo. We got so good mac and cheese!
I'm not a crab in the bucket, whatever they
I know. My dad makes this cream of crab soup out of king crab and heavy cream and potatoes and onions, and it's. I think Steven actually had it at one point. It's
Steven.
Oh, sorry, Saberspark. I'm sorry, I gave your secret identity away. It's my favorite meal of all time, and anytime I have it, I love it. And Dad usually makes it for my birthday, so he doesn't have to buy me anything. Just kidding.
that freaking ramen you said before. Oh
yeah, dude.
Did I put the recipe
that's
down?
good.
Shit.
And
Crap.
it's easy. It's easy, and it's so good. Totally
Okay.
do it.
Dude, all I'm gonna say is Kari went hard in the comment section.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
And they say that. And they say paleo is not appetizing.
Yeah.
Wow! I just got you. Oh my god! Shut up.
Hopefully it wasn't
Shut
soggy.
up.
Soggy.
That's a good joke, and I'm proud of you.
That was great. That was great.
Jesus.
I'm crying.
Sarah, what's your
Shit.
best one?
Probably the shrimp boil I had when I went to go visit my mom and my sister in Texas, because I usually don't get to eat much seafood because this boy doesn't like seafood. So that was.
Come on,
was
Jeff.
Rachel's all like, water.
Rabbits.
Yeah, you don't hear him making fun of me for not liking soup, and there's Race doesn't like any seafood.
True.
Seafood is too soggy.
Speaking of seafood, though, Saber cooked some really good salmon when I was over.
Aw, thank you. I made some really good steak this year too.
Yeah.
There's too many compliments for Saber in a 5-minute period. Stop that.
Yes. Calm down. You know who gets
One.
We've hit our quota.
That's it.
God,
Our yearly quota.
I can't even fucking remember. Like I know.
How about some of the meals that I cook?
No, I was gonna say Sarah's been cooking up some. See, now that she said it before I said it, it's gonna sound like I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I should say that.
What meals that I cooked?
It's like no.
No, I'm just trying to think.
Try harder.
Try everything, in fact.
Oh my gosh! So Sarah, wow, why haven't you made more of those?
Because they're expensive.
Oh.
They were on sale when I got it.
Okay.
I made like a steak. I forget what.
Not that I don't enjoy the other stuff you make, but so Sarah made this like so she made the steak and like roasted potatoes.
Yeah.
And I think asparagus, which she's actually gotten me to eat asparagus.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh my
Nice.
gosh. Food.
Asparagus is good.
That's some interesting urine scent.
Yeah, it makes her pee smell.
Yes, it does.
See, but I'm in
Tastes
That's
good.
good.
So, but anyways, I had this and I was kind of like, eating the steak and kind of like
Keep talking. I got run lamb real fast.
okay, I was rubbing it against the potatoes. And I'm like, let's try some of that seasoning. Oh, this is good. And I think at one point I was like, I was thinking like, dude, I wonder like how this would be with like a garlic butter. And literally the next day, Sarah's like, all right, I'm gonna cook this meat up again, and she freaking made like this garlic butter. Freaking, I was like, holy shit, this is delicious.
Nice.
And her potatoes were good. And the oh man, yeah. Like I freaking she made this, and like you're supposed to kind of like brush it on, and I'm like I took like the bowl of it and I just poured it on the rest of it. I'm like this is so good. But yeah, no, that was good.
Yes, I'll be having some of that. Thank you.
That was good. Yeah. What other questions we got here? If everyone's answered.
Has everyone answered?
The silence tells me maybe. Santos Celine is asking, do you sometimes think whether or not fictional worlds exist out there or different universe/dimensions?
Well, you see,
that's a question.
It's very, very intrinsic in the...
All right, no, I have an actual answer for this. Okay, so has anyone ever heard of Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah.
Yes, I have actually. It was in a show I was watching recently.
What's
Right.
Schrodinger's
So
cat
to
again?
simplify it,
Yeah. For
Schrodinger's cat was originally, it was a thought experiment, and it was originally designed to make fun of the idea of the multiverse. Basically, the Heisenberg uncertainty principle was discovered. The fact that you can never really tell where an electron is or how fast it's moving at the same time. You can only tell one of the two by measuring it. And then they did the double slit experiment, and they found they were getting interference patterns when they were sending the electrons through instead of a double band pattern on the sensor on the back, which basically told them that that electrons, while matter, behave as particles and energy depending on context.
This is the
So-
folks.
You guys you guys
I
ever know
gotta
those?
be honest. Usually I'm like with you. This time I'm like, okay, what?
Have you ever? You guys
Okay,
ever
all
seen?
right.
Do you guys ever see those?
BSing that I'm actually with you.
You guys ever see those animated characters?
I'm not.
And their like eyes start
I'm not
moving
explaining
to the opposite sides of their head. That's what I felt like just
I'm
now.
not.
Keep
Okay, all right.
going,
I'm sorry. I'm not explaining it well. Basically, they were saying that
You're fine. We're
okay.
just stupid.
Schrodinger's cat says, okay, say you have a deuterium atom. It has a half-life and it decays. You don't know if that atom has decayed until you observe that atom. And many quantum scientists say that atom will not decay unless it is observed, meaning it is both always in a state of decay and stability.
Right.
Or not
with hydrogen, right?
the deuterium, yeah. So no. Okay, hold on. Basically, deuterium. I forget. Hold on.
It's okay to forget things.
Is the idea that if you look at an atom
Yes, it is a hydrogen isotope. It is a hydrogen isotope. Yes. So anyway, all right, you can use any atom. So let's just say any radioactive element. So uranium, plutonium, whatever. Schrodinger's cat says that say there is a cat in a box and there is a sensor attached to that uranium atom. And when the atom decays, the sensor goes off and it breaks a vial of cyanide and kills the cat. When the atom doesn't decay, the bottle of cyanide stays intact and the cat doesn't die. They're saying that while you're not observing the cat in the box, it is both alive and dead because the atom is both decayed and stable at the same time until it's observed. And that was it was originally proposed as a joke to make fun of the theory that an object or a quantum particle does not decide where it is until it is observed. But then as more and more evidence came out that that is actually true, and we owe the entropy of the universe to that, that's when the idea of multiple universes existing in parallel came about, where the cat is both alive and dead, and when you open it, you basically pick your universe that you live in, either the one where the cat is alive or the one where the cat is dead, but the cat is both alive and dead simultaneously.
That's wild.
Indeed.
That's so man. There's some
they also
really.
Say, yeah, and they also say if you were to play Russian roulette in a group of people, you would be the only one left alive, because everybody would basically just be separating their timelines from one another.
Dang.
So
but it's all hypothetical.
So there's a timeline where I pick the soup and the salad, or the salad, right?
Yes, there is There is a timeline where you pick the soup. There's
not if you're paleo.
Theoretically, infinite.
We went full circle.
Picking the salad every time.
Take that, entropy. So Gabe, earlier on.
That's there is evidence to support multiple universes, and that is the evidence. The problem is that we will probably never be able to access any other universe than the one that we're in, because we live and experience time as a linear flow, and we experience the fourth dimension as one continuous thing.
Okay.
So it's. But
did you catch that, Santa Celine? Did that answer your question?
I really didn't explain that well. I am.
No, the second time I definitely caught it. The first time I was like, bruh. What are you saying?
I was rambling. I was trying to set up the experiment, and I through a whole bunch of quantum physics.
Right. Well, for the record,
because
Santa's lead in the chat says, sure, I guess. Not really.
At one point, Santa said, "Is this even the same question?"
Basically, Santa Celine, he's saying yes, he has thought about it.
Yeah, I guess the answer was a yes or no question, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's also a neat theory. So you know how we cannot observe beyond the 13 billion light year mark because that's how old our universe is. But there's a theory that during the Big Bang, it actually expanded much faster than the speed of light, which of course is not physically possible with our current laws of physics. But as the Big Bang happened, the laws of physics fell into place. So the universe itself might actually be a billion times bigger than the observable universe, which, to put into abstract and concrete terms, the observable universe is to the actual universe as the actual universe is to an atom. So we are, I said that backwards. The actual universe is to the observable universe as the observable universe is to an atom. So the actual universe is that much bigger than the observable universe, but we have no way of seeing beyond that 13.3 billion light year mark because that is how old the universe is. So that is how far light has traveled.
Gabe, all right, listen, all right. We're on the back of a turtle. Let's not get too complicated, all right?
This fake. Next thing you're gonna say, evolution is real.
You're gonna tell me that the Earth doesn't have the sun go around.
And then I'll get excommunicated.
Yeah, you can go hang out with Galileo in the tower. Shut up.
Dave, I have a question for you. I really want to know, how do you find the time between like paramotoring, animating, doing art, singing, being in the Navy, going to BronyCon conventions, and playing games at like 3 a.m. with your family that are all up for some reason? When do you have time to that? Whatever, like, when do you learn
He's
this?
an android. What do you man? He's not human. Okay, he's an android. Okay.
Okay. Well, first of all, there's a lot that I don't know about. I just don't talk about it because it doesn't interest me. And I only sleep about 6 hours every night, so I have that extra time.
You get the 2 extra hours every night.
Yeah, and I do research, and that's how I relax. That's how I fall asleep. I have to keep my mind active, or I can't fall asleep because it just runs away and my imagination goes wild, and it's very stressful. So usually I'll put on some kind of. It has to be an educational video. PBS Space Time's really good channel. PBS Eons, like I said. Isaac Arthur, really good channel. That I just let that watch over me as I fall asleep, and then also I remember about 90% of what I hear.
There it is. That's what. I wish.
My upstairs is probably so much more empty than your upstairs. Like you walk into mine and it's just like
Not as downstairs.
there's space here.
Oh man!
You nerd.
Wait, Jax, were you offering to fill his downstairs?
What? Maybe. What? I mean,
sorry.
Sarah, are you okay? I mean, what was that?
We got a super chat, by the way, from Anime Guy 01 in regards to me not liking fish food. Anime Guy says, Sarah, get some catfish and tell Race it's chicken.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do not.
Don't do that.
Well, someone got me that way with like frog. They told me it was like fried chicken,
Dude,
and
it's
I
not
ate
bad,
it. I was like, this is good. It's a bit chewier than usual. It's like, that was frog, and I was just like, well, damn, that shit's good. So fuck, I was like,
frog
someone
is
did that
good.
too.
Where did you have fried catfish?
Yeah, no, right, frog. No, but like someone also got me with that. Now this one was gross. It was like they told me like, oh, this is a chicken cutlet. Try this, and I was like, okay, this is a fried chicken cutlet. What is it? This is like what you season it was like. Actually, it's not a chicken cutlet. It's a calf brain. And I was just like, what? It's a calf brain. And I was just like, well, fuck, it was good, so I can't really be mad.
I would be mad. I don't like.
I would be mad. I was mad at the time, but I was like, fuck, it was good. So, shit.
Yeah, I don't like people being dishonest with me when I'm putting stuff in my
The
mouth.
grossest meat I ever ate was horse. I had horse in Australia. I don't know why they were serving horse. It was gross. It was.
I just remember, like again, I eat like omnivore. I eat all kinds of meats, but like just I remember somebody telling me like because I had to be like in my mouth. Go ahead and make the jokes. I had it like in my mouth, like a chewing or whatever. And then it was veal. And then somebody told me what it was while I was eating it. I was like, oh, absolutely never.
Oh, no. Hero, I actually agree with you on that whole thing with like veal. Like for me, I cannot eat like, unless it's like eggs, like I cannot eat like infant animals. Like I can't eat lamb for that reason. I can't eat veal. Like I just, it puts me in say like, if it's grown, I'll eat the fuck out of you.
I'll eat it, right? There's just something about it's like baby. I was like, no. I can't.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, F that. No. I need adults.
Can't do it. Adults, y'all in trouble.
You had a good life, from what I'm assuming.
No, they probably didn't.
They probably didn't, but okay. I mean, like, I guess like the most, humane way they do it is like they just let him be out in the field and then they go up behind him and then it's just like over like that for him. So I guess that for the humane versions, I guess.
We do have a question here from Waddles asking thoughts on the passing of Alex Trebek of Jeopardy.
Yeah,
oh, it was very sad. I mean, I know we all expected it, but like when he told everybody about his cancer, it like and how brave he was about it, I was just kind of like, I don't know. It made me very sad.
Yeah.
I don't really even watch Jeopardy, but yeah.
Right.
I mean, like, how old was he? He was mid.
He was 80. He was 80.
He was 80. Okay.
Yeah, he was 80
it's
on the dot.
It's not really a tragedy. That's the thing. It's just life. You know?
Yeah, it's like I've talked to like Hero and Paleo about this as well. Like to me, again, it is a tragedy that he died. Like, it's very sad too. Like, and he was so brave and fought so hard. So like, nothing but respect to the guy. But it's like when you hear like, oh, the celebrity passed away and they were like 80 or in their 90s or something like that, then it's just sort of like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it's sad, but it's just like they had like a good life for most of the part. So it's just like,
the most tragic most tragic death for me this year was Chadwick Boseman.
Oh yeah, dude, I cried like after that. That was like because he fought so hard.
Couldn't. I know, and I had no idea he was dying. That was the thing. I was like, what? It was such a shock to me. And then I read. Obviously, I read a ton about it, and I was just like, oh my god. First of all, horribly tragic. Secondly, what an incredible man he was.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, what's even more like heartbreaking about it is like when he was first cast as like Black Panther, right? Like he bulked up a bit for it, and then like for the next movie, people were saying like, oh, he's not as big as he used to be. Why did he lose all this muscle, stuff like that? And then he like made it seem like he was because he was doing another thing, but it was because his like cancer was eating away at him. So like he was getting like weaker and weaker, and like he was just very strong and like about the whole thing. So it's just like even more heartbreaking that he just went through and just talked to all these people. Just that was very cool.
So we've lost. It was Kobe, Chadwick, Alex, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Like we lost some.
Sean Connery.
Damn, we lost some big.
Sean was one that like snuck by me. Like I saw something that was like a week. Like I think I noticed it when we were on the podcast last time. And I went, what? Like I did. Yeah, I didn't know about him.
Wasn't he like 90 something when he was
like 93 or something? So he was old.
Discord's
So he like had again, not trying to be like downplay his death or anything like that. It's just like he had like a long life.
Right.
There's sad and then there's tragic. Like Kobe and his daughter dying was tragic.
That was tragic. Yeah.
Can anyone hear me? My Discord keeps
hear
kicking me. It's very. I've got this poop emoji on my screen, and you guys are like.
Did you say emoji?
Emoji I. It's just annoying. I'm losing you guys every 5 minutes. You cut out for like a minute, and it's just very annoying.
Years ago.
What does this have to do with a emoji?
I would screen cap and send it to you, but it's not letting me do anything. I feel like a friggin' and how do you? My phone doesn't work that way. All right, how do I?
Right.
Oh yeah, you're a voice actor. I forgot you snuck that in.
Turn it off.
How does my phone work? Builds paramotor.
The phone still doesn't work. Oh. Well, that was fun, guys. I think we're gonna wrap up there with the almost the Ready Player Dumb Semi-Perfect Podcast. Thank you to everyone joining us here on the podcast. Of course, our live viewers, you guys were great. We want to say a big thank you to our super chatters. And as we pull up that list, also shout out to our viewers that are listening on delay. Yeah. So, thank you to Jack's Blade,
Anime Guy 01,
Missy,
and Nora Mermaid.
Thank you all. Hey!
And Jack.
Hey! All of a sudden I'm like, wait, where did that one come from? And Jack's Blade. But again, thank you so much for all of your generosity. You helped me defeat my mistake buying a bunch of video games. But yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll be back on a Wednesday, assuming that for those wondering, by the way, Sarah was working yesterday night.
Yeah.
So, we've all seen me try to run the podcast, and Sarah and I both went, no, that's not going to work. So we should be back December 2nd, 2020, as that'll be just after Thanksgiving. So I guess we'll find out what you do during a pandemic on Thanksgiving.
Oh man,
life sucks. So with that all being said, thank you for joining us here on the Semi Perfect Podcast. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Keep an eye on everybody's content and channels. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Pony.
I'm uploading tomorrow morning.
Sarah, say it.
She did. She said it.
I did hear it.
I said it.
Say it for me.